Warning, the following program is rated TV 14. Parents may find some material unsuitable for children under 14 years of age. The action you are about to see is performed by highly trained professionals. Do not attempt to recreate or replicate what you are about to see. Yarders get trained.
You think you want some of this? Come and get some, but you can't have this. 'Cause you ain't got none. You think you're gonna get past this? Come and get some, but you can't do this. You ain't got none. You moves are slow from your head to your toe. When I step into the place, you be running out the door. Your style is soft as you choke in your car. Even your mama calling, telling that you need to step up. You think you want some of this? Come and get some, but you can't have this. 'Cause you ain't got none.
Previously in NWA Wisconsin, stuff. Lots of stuff. 8 years of stuff, actually. Let's see, this guy went to WWE, so did this guy, and that guy with the carpet, and this little guy. That guy went to TNA. A bunch of guest stars dropped by. Yeah, 8 years happened. The company known as ACW became NWA Wisconsin, but this guy, the owner, wants to keep the history of ACW around. This guy, Reverend Ben Johnson, worked his way into power and wants to get rid of ACW. Each has guys on his side, and pretty soon, one will win control. Last week, Ben Johnson attempted to interfere on behalf of Mason Quinn, but his plan backfired, and Quinn and Cash seemed to form an alliance. And previously in live action, Ben Johnson's ongoing feud with his ring announcer led to ring announcer's big shot. Johnson's right-hand man, Marty McClure, announced that Ring would be in action tonight on NWA Wisconsin Showcase. We now take you to the ring at Babalui's in De Pere, Wisconsin with your announcers, Brody and The Thrill.
And Seymour and McClure still thinks
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time I've been waiting for.
Time for you to leave?
It's time for the first match, and tonight's first match is a tag team contest scheduled with a 25-minute time limit. Coming out first, they hail from Duke University, the team of the High Five and White Guys, Jerry Styles and Don Gotti.
Fresh off their defeat last month by ACW legends Matt Longtime and Kevin Kruger, and fresh off North Carolina State knocking Duke out of the first round of the ACC tournament, here come the High Five and White Guys. Boy, just when you think things couldn't get any worse down in Duke lacrosse.
You know, it's funny because a lot of people say these guys are the most arrogant team in NWA Wisconsin history, and that's got some great merit to it, Thrill.
That is definitely saying something. The High Five and White Guys are not exactly on a roll right now. Duke has lost, and yeah, look at this. They're complaining that they're on the quote-unquote pre-show.
Well,
I'd say their record merits it right now.
Well, there's no pleasing these guys regardless, Thrill. There really isn't. I want to know what this beautiful Carrie's doing with these guys, these clowns.
She's got to be about the money, no question.
No doubt.
And she just took Dan O'Mac's marker board.
What the hell?
And she's erasing the marker board. That is censorship.
Their first opponent, he hails from 21 Jump Street. Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby V.
This has a lot of interesting demographics to it, Brody.
You know, especially with these guys, their upper crust and snobby and all that other stuff. And Bobby V is the kind of person that they just might love to hate.
Bobby V has never exactly been a fan favorite here in NWA Wisconsin. But like I said, when you're facing the High Five and White Guys, somebody in this building is going to cheer for you.
Well, you know, it's kind of like the old saying, my two favorite teams are the Green Bay Packers and whoever's beating the Chicago Bears.
And there he is, the Gay Bar superstar himself, Bobby V. And leopard skin is the motif of the evening.
And even Carrie's trying to get away from Bobby V.
And unless my eyes deceive me, I think Bobby V was just grinding on a fan in the front row. A female fan.
What? No way. No way,
wow.
Thrill.
Oh my! And look, he was going after Carrie Lynn right there, who wisely backs into the turnbuckle.
Yeah, come here, Carrie. I'll take care of you.
And his partner,
and this I want to see,
who hails from, well, I don't even care. Coming out second,
he's been hanging with Ben all right.
Ring announcer.
Oh my God.
He doesn't even get the benefit of his real name. But the crowd at Babalui's is behind Ring. Look, it's a standing ovation.
I hear Mr. and Mrs. Announcer are very proud of their young lad.
As well they should be. Look at that. Look at ring announcer.
He may have some more going on than we may have suspected here in NWA Wisconsin.
This man is geared and ready for battle, and they're on their feet.
Look at
There's
these.
signs for crying out loud.
For the ring announcer, no less. That's awesome.
And we may have just found his name. I couldn't quite read it. It looked like it said Rocky Madro or something like that. But he's got fans and sides in front. Brody, I haven't seen signs in the front row like that for a wrestler since the days of Big Daddy Loker in the watering hole.
Absolutely phenomenal here in NWA Wisconsin.
Real cute.
Will somebody take that
Is he still
microphone-
talking?
Yeah, take the microphone away from him, please.
Have you ever dreamed of becoming a professional wrestler? If you have the attitude and the desire, the ACW Academy can make it happen. We have a full staff of experienced trainers, weekly sessions at our full-time indoor-outdoor facility, and the most reasonable and flexible payment plan in the Midwest. We're the only training camp that does not require a non-refundable deposit. Referees and female wrestlers train at a discount price. Log on to NWAWisconsin.com for more information about the ACW Academy.
Now this ought to be interesting.
His
You got,
first official match in NWA Wisconsin. What do you got, Brody?
and he's going up against, Don Gotti, who's been a successful member of past tag teams here in NWA Wisconsin, going up against the rookie. A mismatch, to say the least.
This is a very, very interesting way to start the show. Listen to that crowd here at Baba's. Tie up in the middle of the ring, and here we go. Don Gotti with the early advantage, locking in that left wrist. Ring reverses it nicely. This kid knows what he's doing.
Absolutely. Nice to see some offense out of the rookie early.
Don Gotti takes control, cinches it in there. Got that head locked up nicely.
He's trying to use his strength here, which obviously he's got a strength and weight advantage against ring announcer.
Couple elbows fired back by ring announcer. Gotti shot into the ropes. Oh, reverse shoulder block, but down goes Ring. Gotti on the move again. Coming off the ropes. Hip toss, and down goes Gotti.
Very nice. Gotti even looks a little surprised.
Let's have another one, shall we?
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Can Ring go for the trifecta? Nobody scoops him up, and down! All the momentum clearly on ring announcer's side. Don Gotti is on the canvas.
But he doesn't want to be too close to Jerry Styles there in the corner. That could get him into some trouble.
Very good point. It looks like Don Gotti going back to the Duke tactics. Little shot to the eyes there. Knock up the forearms. Into the ropes goes Ring. Coming up, power slam by Don Gotti.
Crowd not liking that, as ring announcer clearly the favorite here already with the crowd.
And as is usually the case when you're facing the high five and white guys, you're outnumbered because not only Kerry Lynn, but the Weasel also standing by outside the ring apron, and they both got the backward baseball caps on. Isn't that cute?
I would say that with Weasel and Kerry on the outside, it's 4 against 2, but Weasel only really counts for like half.
Tag is made. In comes Jerry Styles. Double team time now. Up and down goes poor Ring. Bobby V wants a piece of it. Keona trying to keep order, keeping Bobby V out. Back to one-on-one action now. Jerry Styles has got ring announcer.
Great job by Keona, keeping the action square and fair.
Into the ropes, up and down goes poor Ring on the side slam. Count, cover 2, and no, not enough.
Ring really needs to get to the side and tag in Bobby V. He wants in badly.
And already frustrated is Jerry Styles. He's still got his man down. Styles in control now. Gets a hold of Ring. Looks like he's looking for a suplex yet. Taunting the fans naturally. Up and down. Nice suplex there by Jerry Styles. And looks like Styles is going for submission maneuver.
And ring announcer not letting it happen, thank God.
Fighting back, but it looks like he's got him in there. Look at the leg leverage there by Jerry Styles. Driving that right leg into the right side of ring announcer. That looks devastating.
And you can see ring announcer just writhing in pain, and he's hating it, but he's fighting with everything he's got.
And he will not submit. Jerry lets go of a hold in frustration.
You've got to love the fighting spirit that ring announcer is showing here in his first match, no less.
The high five and white guys are doing a good job keeping him isolated away from Bobby V. Double tag action there. Got it, looking for the cover. Count at 2. Bobby V tries to break it up. Ends up getting the shot on Don Gotti.
Thank you, Bobby.
Keona trying to keep order once again. Bobby was in illegally. But that's nothing we won't see at the high five and white guys.
Ooh,
double clothesline. Both men down in the middle of the canvas.
Who's going to be the first to get up? That'll be the key to swinging momentum in their direction in this match.
And we know who the crowd wants up first. It's clearly ring announcer Bobby V jumping up and down, itching, begging to get tagged in.
Come on,
Don
get him,
Gotti
Ring.
on his hands and knees clawing to get back to Jerry Styles.
Come on, Ring.
Tag is made to Styles. Tag is made
He's
to Bobby
in.
V. The Game Our Superstar is in and he's fired up. Styles doesn't know what to do, so he gets hit with a fist and down he goes. Another one from Bobby V.
And one
Drop
more.
kick from Bobby V. Down goes Jerry Styles. Bobby V is flaming. Big kick and down goes Don Gotti. Shot from Bobby V. Another one into the face of Styles. And a third one.
He's even shouting something to a ring announcer. I don't know what he wants ring announcer to do.
Bobby V assaulting Jerry Styles. Double team now. Bobby and Ring both have Jerry. Shooting the ropes, coming back. Double drop kick.
Phenomenal action from these guys.
Two men that have never worked in a wrestling ring together. One guy, this is his first official match in NWAWI Wisconsin, and he's acting like a trained veteran.
They're working like a very cohesive unit so far and doing a damn fine job of keeping the action.
Jerry Styles reverses, sends Bobby V for the ride. No drop toe hold, and Jerry Styles eats turnbuckle. While in the other corner, Don Gotti is having a bunch of knees in his stomach.
Oh,
Here's the
God.
ring.
Oh,
And dear Lord,
God.
what is this?
Words can't describe, and I don't want them
Jerry's
to
in the tree of
try.
woe. Bobby is set up, targeting the butt. Drop kick.
Would that be the booty drop kick they're throwing?
I'm not sure if I even want to give that a name. But it left Jerry Styles flat on his back. Meanwhile, Bobby V looking to go to the high rent district. Ring announcer still isolating Dottie Nice. Here he comes. No.
Nobody home.
Incredible maneuver attempted there by Bobby V.
And back in the other corner, somehow Gotti got advantage of ring announcer, and he's down and hurt too.
And after that 6:30, Bobby V's a little dazed naturally. Styles throws him out. Into the ropes goes Ring. Up and down.
Big spine buster there from Gotti.
Cover and count of three, and that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, the high-fiving white guys.
I hate to see these guys win, but all the credit in the world to Bobby V and ring announcer.
Leave him alone, Gotti.
And here's your Duke sportsmanship.
Come on.
Just because you guys aren't going to the brackets this year.
No, not again.
Another spine buster. The match is over, Gotti. You don't need to spine buster him again. You've already pinned the man.
You've made your point, now move on, guys.
And down come the straps. The high-fiving white guys snap their losing streak. And they're going to be cocky about this one for a while.
But you gotta remember they were going up against a team which included a rookie in his first match.
Who put on one heck of a show. All the credit in the world to ring announcer for pulling up the fight he did. Bobby V is back in. Bobby V clears the ring. Jerry Styles, Kerry, Weasel, Don Gotti, all down on the canvas. Jerry Styles all full of himself.
Yeah, he's full of something, that's
Oh,
for
and dear
damn
Lord,
sure.
Kerry Lynn actually kissed him.
Oh my
What the
God,
hell?
wipe your mouth, Kerry, please.
The high-fiving white guys leave victorious. Bobby V congratulating ring announcer, and the fans at Baba Louie's are behind him.
As well they should. Great effort tonight from Bobby V and ring announcer. Unfortunately, coming up just a little bit short.
It's going to go down as a victory for the high-fiving white guys, but ring announcer showed some more heart in that ring than I've seen in quite some time. Nice job, kid. This is NWA Wisconsin, March Mayhem 2007, and we'll be back.
NWA Wisconsin Showcase is made possible thanks to these fine sponsors. Powers Comics and Games on the corner of Cormier and Oneida in Ashwaubenon, with new weekly comics, graphic novels, action figures, and arcade games. Sign up as a box customer for a special discount and tell them NWA Wisconsin sent you. Badgerland Poker, free no-limit hold'em in Green Bay and Milwaukee. Log on to badgerlandpoker.com for locations. Hanrahan's Pub and the Howard Johnson Inn on Ashland Avenue in Green Bay. Join the NWA Wisconsin crew for karaoke every Wednesday night. If you're coming into town for our shows, make your reservation at the Howard Johnson Inn and tell them NWA Wisconsin sent you. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor, or if you have a business that's interested in holding a show, email sales@nwawisconsin.com.
No, I'm not ring announcing. Apparently we're going to let him rest or something, but I do have something to say. Because if you were here at the end of our last show, witnessed a travesty. When the Reverend Ben Johnson decided he was going to personally invite what's his name, a former champion here and a current champion in another fed, to come and bust up our title match for the Northeast Wisconsin title. When that champion arrives, if I have something to say to him. However, I'd like to say something to all the guys who are in here, in this ring at the end of last show. Because the crowd was amazing. I have never witnessed a crowd that loud and that supportive of NWA Wisconsin. And I want to thank every one of you for the end of last show. However, all the guys that were in here were pathetic. I don't need a roster of cheerleaders. I need a roster of fighters. People who are going to stand up in this ring. People who should have thrown Shane Hills out of the building instead of watching go back to the locker room. I need someone who's going to stand up and fight. Otherwise, if you read the board, you know the company goes to Ben Johnson in May. So who's going to stand up and who's going to fight for my side so we can keep this damn company? Will anyone step up and do more than just talk?
And Brody, we may have found an answer to Jason Jerry's question. This is NWA Wisconsin 2007's March Mayhem. We're at Bob Louie's in De Pere, and here's the champion.
Well, of course, in times like these, you need big players to step up to the plate in big ways. And, of course, that will be our champion, Dysfunction.
If you're looking for a fighter, look no further than Dysfunction. The man is basically destruction personified.
Congratulations, champ. In case you didn't know, he beat Mr. Dinty Moore for NWA Wisconsin title. There it is. So congratulations.
Now listen, I hear you talking about fighters, and a lot of guys in the back. You got some high-fiving white guys. You got Bobby Valentino. You got a bunch of guys who don't do a lot of here. But what you have now is the man who can kick anybody's ass in that locker room, whether it be Shane Hills, whether it be some rip-off ROH African Mafia group. It doesn't matter. You set him up, and I'll knock him down, starting with you. Yeah. You got a problem, I'll kick the out of you first.
Addressing Dan O'Mac, the one Reverend Ben Johnson fan in the crowd. Dysfunction will fight.
Why don't we just start with a match then? Apparently ring announcer's still knocked out, so I'll just do it. Your opponent, I don't know where he's from, I don't know how much he weighs, Playboy Troy.
And this kid debuted last month, Brody, while you were gone, with an impressive debut, a win over Alvato Jose Guerrero. A little tainted, but still a win nonetheless. And I think Playboy may have bitten off a little more than he can chew. He's got the champion.
Well, Playboy Troy, he won, he beat Alvato, and from all people talking about that match, said it was a very, very impressive win. So I don't know if that necessarily means he should be going up against the champ, whether he deserves that shot or not, but nonetheless, last time here at Baba Louie's, an impressive victory nonetheless.
Absolutely. Playboy Troy, we acknowledge the fact that he is in prime physical condition, and he showed us plenty in this ring last month at Valentine Vendetta. But now it's March Mayhem, and now he's facing the champion. He's facing a man who is, oh dear Lord, oh God, I didn't need to see that. He's facing a man who has been known to basically leave arenas in tatters. No one fights harder or dirtier than Dysfunction. That's why he carries the NWA Wisconsin Heavyweight Championship.
You know, I see Playboy Troy hopping in the ring, and you almost wonder if he's already starting to play mind games. Dysfunction, known as a high flyer, one who will take the risks. You almost think he's trying to get into Dysfunction's head, saying, hey, I can play your game too.
And frankly, if Playboy Troy is trying to out-mind game Dysfunction, that's the most futile effort I've ever seen. Because Dysfunction does not care. There's the bell ringing from Enough Kyle. We're underway. This is March Mayhem 2007 NWA Wisconsin action. Back at you from Baba Louie's. The champ has Playboy Troy, sits around the waist and takes him down right away. Nice lip over there.
Great way to start this show so far with the champion making a statement here.
Plain old mat wrestling from Dysfunction. Oh, look at this. Playboy Troy showing a little flash of points there.
Not
Man,
bad
just
for the
reverse
rookie.
it.
Not bad for the rookie at all, going up against the champ here.
And the champ reverses it once again. Dysfunction in control here early.
It's almost like Troy doesn't quite know what to do.
Oh, nice takedown there from Playboy Troy. Now he's got the upper hand. Back and forth we go. Dysfunction now. Working on that left arm of Playboy Troy. Got it cinched in nicely.
You can tell they're just trying to feel each other out right now, Thrill. And, it's kind of strange to see Dysfunction like this. Normally Dysfunction, very aggressive, comes up, makes a statement right away.
And a double impact, down they go.
Ooh.
Wow, look at that from Playboy Troy.
Not bad to see a standing moonsault there from Playboy Troy.
Nicely done. Quick cover, and that's not going to be enough to put down Dysfunction. Now here's the dangerous thing about Dysfunction. He's not just hardcore. As we're seeing, the man can go with flat-out wrestling. It looks like Playboy Troy is going to have to fight him with matching skill for skill and actual, honest-to-God wrestling for this match.
Not exactly a good call because Dysfunction, he's a champ for a reason.
Oh, and Troy gets a taste of his own medicine there, and only a count of 2.
It's almost like Dysfunction is trying to say, anything you can do, I can do way better.
Indeed.
He's calling him out. He's calling out Playboy Troy, trying to punk out the rookie.
And talking to the fans of Bobby Louie who are clapping along. They're behind the NWA Wisconsin champion.
Playboy Troy went downstairs to knock the wind out of Dysfunction.
Reversal, here comes Troy, just has him up, and wow, incredible.
Wow.
Playboy Troy still on his feet, looks for the clothesline, doesn't get it, big shoulder block from Dysfunction. Nice standing drop kick there, down goes Troy. Dysfunction goes for the legs. Wow!
Dysfunction getting the momentum, and he wants more. He's calling out Troy.
And Playboy Troy is bailing out to the outside. Tends to happen a lot with dysfunctional matches. You want none out.
Whoa! Wow!
Off of the apron, Dysfunction moonsault onto Troy, who's prone on the sand, now thrown back into the ring.
And Troy has no idea what hit him, and frankly, who can blame him?
Big kick to the back. Make that another one. Good Lord. Spinal be punished. Huge kick to the head. Dysfunction punishing the young Playboy Troy, but still only a cover of 2. The kid's got spunk.
You know, I think that Dysfunction, he's not ready for this match to be over. I think he wants to dole out more punishment. And punishment it shall be.
I just checked my Matt Byron commemorative watch. It says it's time for chops. Into the turnbuckle goes Dysfunction. 3 stops, but a nice counter from Playboy Troy.
Wow, absolute guts there, trying to knock down Dysfunction and maybe getting a little something going for him.
Flashes of brilliance from young Playboy Troy, but count of only 2 on the champion.
I don't know, with this guy, I don't think I'd say brilliance with him.
He's showing me a lot. In only 2 matches in NWA Wisconsin, Playboy Troy is showing me some flat-out skills. You show me anyone else that could go toe-to-toe and flat-out wrestling with Dysfunction to open this match like he did. This Troy kid's got promise. He's got this pin cover too, and no.
You got him down for a pinfall, but you know, a 2 count will not win you the match.
Playboy Troy and Dysfunction going at it here at NWA Wisconsin. What a way to kick off March Mayhem 2007. Dysfunction in the ropes, needs the breather. Onto the back now, and look at this.
Come on, ref, count that. That should be a 5 count.
She's got 5 counts to break it. Now Playboy Troy going outside.
Oh!
And look at that. Rope to the ropes. Playboy Troy slowing the tempo down now, keeping this down and getting himself a little bit of a rest.
And that is the way to win a match with Dysfunction. You slow things down. You don't let him get momentum.
Cover and not enough. And Playboy Troy showing a little bit of frustration here.
And frustration is not going to keep you in a match with Dysfunction.
Got him gripped up and impacting the knee and the sternum of Dysfunction.
What Dysfunction needs is this crowd to get behind him right now and give him the love and pump him up so that he can put Playboy Troy back down where he belongs.
Dysfunction's out here. He says he wants to fight. He's ready to fight for NWA Wisconsin. But right now, he's in a bad way in that corner there. Playboy Troy suddenly got the advantage in this match, and oh, there's the hip wiggle. Here comes the big charge. Drop kick into the stomach.
And you thought that he was just going to be taking too much time being cocky like that? Surprisingly, he hit it.
And still only a 2 count.
That's the heart of a champion right there. Dysfunction, he's hard to get down, but even more hard to keep down.
Damn right. Playboy Troy, mugging for the camera there, yelling at the fans of Bobby Louie. And here's what you were talking about, Brody. Right. Here's the fans getting behind the champion.
And on top of that, it's distracting Playboy Troy. And
Good Lord, what a kick to the head.
And that's what happens when you get distracted, boys and girls.
Lights out Playboy Troy. The club is closed.
A little bit of a desperation move there from Dysfunction as well. You knew he needed to pull something there.
Troy retaliates with a kick of his own into the mush of the champion.
Now come on, Troy. You got an opponent, and it's not in the crowd.
Dysfunction clenching that chin. Up and down he goes with the hands of Playboy Troy, who might be looking to finish off the champion. Heading for the high-rent district is Playboy Troy.
It's almost like he's saying it's over already, but I don't think
sweet
so.
Time up to the top rope. Looking to hit it.
Wow!
And Dis moves out of the way. Nobody home for Playboy Troy.
Absolutely awesome move there by Playboy Troy, but it doesn't do good if you don't hit it.
Incredible flexibility. The charge and into the turnbuckle. Dis moves him out of the way. Got him.
Oh!
Look at that.
You know, I swear from that look that I saw there from Dis, it's almost like you're starting to smell blood in the water like a shark.
What an overhead throw there by Dysfunction. Both men down on the canvas. The crowd at Baba Louie backing the champion. Firing it up. It's working. Dis is to his knees first. Playboy Troy now recovering. The champ is up, and you're right, Brody. He's feeling it now.
He's feeling it, and he's bringing it.
Plain old violence here from Dysfunction. Into the ropes goes Troy. Ooh, right into the feet. Here we go again. Dysfunction grabs a leg.
Wow. So quick is Dysfunction that, you know, if you blink, you're going to miss something.
Back to the wrestling. Dysfunction with the arm. Coming at him off the ropes. What a huge lariat.
And there's more of that Dysfunction quickness.
Stan Hansen to be proud. Cover two. Playboy Troy still kicks out.
You know, that's something for coming from Playboy Troy. I got to give him some credit on that.
Incredible. But Playboy Troy steams on his feet. Grabs Dysfunction.
Wow.
What an incredible shot. All the impact there right on the back of the neck and the head of Dysfunction. Troy looking to cover. Count of two. And Dis kicks him off.
And you know, with that shot that Dis took to the back of the head, you thought that would probably knock him out and do something, but Dysfunction's still fighting just like he came out at the start of this match.
Playboy Troy now with the advantage. Once again, looking to go up top. And Dysfunction punches him in there. You know what? Dis to the second rope. Dis looking up to go all the way up to the top rope. Playboy Troy still on the turnbuckle. Superplex!
Yeah!
With a variation, 2 and 3.
Wow!
Your winner still, NWA Wisconsin champion, Dysfunction.
Dysfunction just proved why he's a champion. He came out to fight, and he gave Playboy Troy more than he could handle.
You know, in a lot of cases, you see some people talking, and they can't back it up. One of those guys who can back it up is always Dysfunction.
He's here to fight, and he may have given Jason Jerry the first piece of ammo he needs in this war. He's got the gold. He's the NWA Wisconsin heavyweight champion. He is Dysfunction.
NWA Wisconsin is coming to your town. Log on to NWAWisconsin.com for details on upcoming shows.
Man, can you see a mark in here?
And while you're there, join the conversation on the message boards and check out the DVDs for sale.
It's all about me.
NWA Wisconsin Showcase is seen statewide on Time Warner Sports Channel 32. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor, or if you have a business that's interested in holding a show, email sales@NWAWisconsin.com.
And that's all I have to say about you.
Next week on NWA Wisconsin Showcase, ACW legends square off as Matt Longtime and Kevin Kruger take on Adrian Lynch and two partners that he doesn't want in his corner, the High Five and White Guys. And in a match not for the weak of heart, Justin Dredd and Nick Colucci battle for the X Division title in a brutal Falls Count Anywhere match.